Here are 3 practical steps to change your brow game forever. Follow through as I reveal all 3 steps. First thing first, you need to clean your brows. This is not in any way part of the 3 practical steps I mentioned earlier, but this is just the basics. So you can wax, you can use razor blade, you can tweeze or thread for those of you that love threading. So after cleaning your brows, it will look just like this, clean and ready to draw. The reason why you need to clean, thread, wax or do the likes is so that you can have a clean base and canvas to work on. Let us just say we are drawing your brows, but then we are drawing it by using your razor blade, your tweezing or your threading. Now to the first step, which is outline. But before we outline, we need to prep it by using a brow tamer to tame that hair in place. Like we brush it upwards so that we can see clearly what we want to outline. So I'm using a clear brow tamer, but there are other tinted tamer, so feel free to use what you have. Now I'm using a clean spoolie just to stroke the hairs one more time before I go in with my brow gel. I make use of brow gel, guys. You can make use of a pencil or anything that you want. I make use of a very flat angled brush that will help me get the precise outline that I want. So like I said, the first step is outline. You want to go closely to the brows and outline like so. See the way I'm doing it? I am being very gentle. This client has a full hair. Her brow hair are very detailed and full, so it's kind of like easy to carve the brows and then follow through. But then if you have a very thin or invisible brow hair, let me know in the comment section. I'll also teach you how to achieve the best brows using this same method. Now, first thing you want to do when you're outlining your brows is to make sure the outline, that is the line you are drawing, should be very obvious. If you need to go back to your pencil to make it obvious, please do that. If you need to dip your brush into the brow gel again, please do that. Make sure you make the outline visible. Now we are ready for the next step. The second step is fill in. This is where we shade in with the pencil or the brow gel that you're using. Like you fill it in, you fill in the sparse areas, those places that you know that the hair is not visible there. So you just use in the pencil or the brow gel to infuse a hair-like stroke into that area. Now to complete the second step, what I like to do is I go in again with a clean spoolie and brush the hair in place. Then I make use of my brow tint. This one is from Blot Beauty Cosmetic. It is in the shade Light Coffee. I take off the excess like I'm doing right now, and then I use it to brush on the hair. This is what I've done for years, and this is what gives me that very classy and natural touch to my brows, both on myself and for my client. This brow tint is so good. Not that I was paid or anything, but it is so good that you can use it alone and you are good to go. Do this step, use a clean spoolie to brush it again in place, then we are ready for the next step. Hey dear makeup artist, I want you to understand this before we move to the next step. Brows are not twins, they are sisters. Make sure you don't beat yourself up when they don't look alike. What you should focus on is if the beginning of the brows look the same. Aside that, the tail or the other areas of the brows is good to go. Now click on the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you have been receiving value for your time here. Don't forget to share so that more people who need this tutorial will see it. Now to the third step and the most optional step ever is conceal. Now the reason why I say optional is because you can skip this step. Why? If you have outlined properly and if you have filled in properly and you did not make any mistake, I don't know if you noticed how clean and good it looks even without concealing, then you can leave it like that. But going further to conceal it is just a step to make it even more defined. But you can define it properly with the first 2 steps and then you would not have to conceal. It is a step you can easily skip. Now, just a quick tip. You see when you're trying to blend out your concealer and it seems really dry, you can just easily go back with the brush and tap on the excess concealer and then go back to blend it for it to be seamless. So back to what I was saying about concealing being an optional step. While it is very easy for you that is a pro, people that are beginners, this is a stage or this is a step where you can correct your mistake and make the brows look even better. So you see where I place my right thumb like that, you use it to stretch out that side of the face so that you'll be able to give a firm and steady line. So what you are doing here is that you are trying to use your concealer and your angle brush to draw another outline, but in this case you're not using a brow gel or a pencil, you're making use of a concealer. Then you go ahead to blend that concealer out. So when you have done that, you can successfully take your spoolie again and then brush it. Then you are sure that you are good to go. So remember to outline, to fill in, and to conceal. These are the major and basic steps you can use to achieve a very detailed brows. Don't leave now. I have tons of other magical tutorials for you to see and learn from. So I'll see you in the next video.